gonna get my payback if he's anything like me. ലംഘിലശിക്കുക തന്നെ ദൃഢം കൊല്ലിക്കുക കൊണ്ട് ഭുജിക്കുകയാം കൊല്ലുന്നതിൽ നിന്നുമുരത്തൊരഘം.
قطاع الإسمنت السعودية الأكثر ارتفاعا.
As soon as I join the protest, I'll probably see them when I get to the square.
And what sort of numbers of protesters are there at the moment?
Thousands of people. I can't tell. I mean, they've almost reached the square, and the end of it is still here at the other side. So there's thousands of people. I still can't tell how many, though.
And do you think these protests will continue, even if the police do use similar kinds of force as we've seen in the last few days?
I think the use of unnecessary excessive force is only making people more empowered or more determined to reach their demands. Now they're like, despite the fact that the Crown Prince has come out on national TV and called for dialogue and calming the situation, people have been chanting Salman, which is his name, Salman, Salman, the only dialogue we'll have with you is in the Pearl roundabout.
So the fact that they've made the concession of pulling the army off the streets, that isn't going to make any difference?
Doesn't seem like it. People are still calling for the fall of the regime, and they're saying we're not going to stop until that happens.
Now, we're getting these reports about a call for a strike. Do you think that's going to happen?
Well, I mean, we have to remember that about 50% of the population in Bahrain right now is migrant workers, and I don't know how much of that percentage is actually going to go ahead with a strike if the Bahrainis are calling for it. So we might not see a big difference even if a strike does happen, because as I said, 50% are migrant workers. But we'll see tomorrow, because I mean tomorrow is the beginning of the week here in Bahrain, and we'll see tomorrow how many people actually go on strike. I do know that there are some banks and companies that have been closed, especially the ones that are working near the roundabout, that have been closed for several days now. But I don't know about the others, if they're going to actually go on strike or not.
Mariam, just give us a picture of what it looks like where you are at the moment.
I see people of all sorts gathered around. They're all trying to work towards the square. There are other people who are just standing watching, waiting to see. I'm guessing that they're waiting to see if they're going to get hit or not. A lot of people are carrying flags and flowers. So I mean, the whole point of this is trying to tell people we're peaceful, and then hence the use of flags and flowers.
And this is men, women, children, all mixed together?
Yes, I see men, women, children, of all types and sorts, all ages.
We just heard someone behind you there, I think. It sounds like a young person. They're all ages too, are they?
Well, right now I don't see children who are very young the way they were children when we got hit Thursday morning. Like, I see people who are young, but not as young as we saw the other time, which was like up to 2 years old or 1.5 years old. I do see people with babies. Like, I can see a child who looks like he's about 2 years old right now, but they're not going towards the square. They're just standing across, like, down the street, just watching what's happening.
Mariam, finally, what do you think are the minimum demands that would end this? What is it that the ruling family, that the government could do that would end this?
Well, right now the people are saying we're not going to stand for anything except the fall of the regime. And I mean, I think that this is because of the fall of victims due to the excessive use of violence by the riot police. And that's why right now they're saying that we don't want dialogue. It's not, we don't want any promise promises from you that you're going to make free from. It's too late for that.
Okay, Mariam, thanks very much for joining us. Mariam Al-Kawaga on her way there to another demonstration in Pearl Square in the centre of the Bahraini capital, Manama. Now, the world's biggest science conference taking place in Washington, D.C. at the moment, where the great and the good are gathered to talk about such things as bionics, planetary discoveries and satellite technology. Our science reporter Neil Bound was at the meeting of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, and here's a quick look at that.